Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a some assemblage required video, which means I'm using several products from the shop. And this is also a follow a sketch February video. And the sketch we are using is from Juliana Michaels for Paper Bakery. And I really like this one. I'm going to rotate it 1 degree or 1 turn clockwise, and then I'm going to flip it completely so that my bottom corner piece that is coming in from the bottom is on the left hand side, and my other piece is more towards the right. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. I'm going to use a little bit of this corrugated paper. I've flattened it out with my brayer. I'm going to add a little bit of mixed media to take the place of all of those circles, but I'm doing tone on tone white here with a stencil that has a bunch of stars in it, and I really like how that looks. I will be adding a little bit of Shimmer's paint in Lapis Dance, which is a kind of navy blue, but I add it really lightly so it's not super dark and it doesn't look quite navy, which is totally fine with me. When I put the mixed media over the top, I apologize that you didn't get to see that. I just used my paintbrush and kind of washed it over the top, but the stars definitely picked up a lot of the mixed media, and that's what you're seeing there is some of the stars that picked it up. And then I am using that same mixed media to go ahead and ink up the edges of my paper. So I took my striped paper and I went and made it into a rectangle again, and one of those little offcuts of angled pieces I'm using in the bottom left hand corner, much like Juliana has in the sketch in the bottom right hand corner. Well, they were coming from the sides originally, but I've rotated the sketch. And so I'm liking how that's looking. I'm also liking the mixed media and the addition of the blue on my papers. So I went ahead and added it to my corrugated paper as well. And I'm just tearing off tiny strips of that corrugated paper to add a little bit of texture and a little bit of a neutral. I really like it, especially with the addition of the chipboard pieces that are, not chipboard, wood veneer pieces that I'm adding there. Those are from MK's shop. The top hexagon one says Hello World. It comes in the set that gives you the monthly milestones for a baby. And then the other piece is from one of the Winnie the Pooh sets. I will put links down below for those so that you can go and check those out if you're interested in that. I think they're super cute, and I definitely wanted to use them on this particular layout for this photo. This is my niece's littlest baby or littlest child. He was born last fall, so this is his in the hospital photo, and you don't really get to see his face. I apologize for that, but for privacy purposes, I've covered his face and his vital statistics that are on the screen or on the little chalkboard thingy there. So again, I'm sorry you don't get to see that, but out of an abundance of privacy, I just went ahead and covered those up. I know that she probably prefers that. So I have a bunch of fiber that I got from my friend Janie. She gave it to me in several different colors, and I'm going to use this really neutral beige color to give a little bit more texture to this layout. I really like this stuff. It's super thin and doesn't add a lot of dimension, but it adds a lot of character to the layout, and I just think it's really pretty and soft. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. It kind of reminds me of like the lace on the like baby layettes that they use for christening and that kind of stuff. Not that these are christening photos by any stretch. This is just at the hospital still. One of the first photos that was taken of him with his little signboard. So anyway, I just thought it was cute, and I'm going to go ahead and use it. Again, I'm using my Lapis Dance Shimmers paint to go ahead and ink up the edges of this ephemera bit. This also asks for the vital statistics on it, I believe. And so I don't think his weight or anything was posted on that little board. It just has the date and his name. So this will be a great place for her to put his weight and his length at. Because, you always want to remember that stuff. And then I'm going to go ahead and put these 2 wood veneer pieces here, following kind of like the line of The striped paper going down is how I wanted that wood veneer quote to sit. And those are adhesive backed. All of the wood that MK has in her shop, all of the 1/8 inch thick wood has adhesive on it, so you don't have to even worry about that. Now these are little silver charms. I'm going to hang 2 from that little bow. The little bow is actually from one of the 49 and Market collections, but it matches this pretty well, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. And then the other charms at the bottom, I'm tucking the little hole for the charm to dangle from into that chip or corrugated cardboard so that it doesn't show. And then I will add a couple more around the little quote there, but those ones I'm going to use my plier type jewelry tools. They're snips to snip off the little circular part where you would normally hang the charm from. And those charms are from the monthly box from January of 2024, so you can go and check that out if that's of interest to you. MK has done a really nice job with all of those boxes and pairing up things that go really well together. She's got a theme for each month, and so the one for January involved a lot of stars. You can see additional stars on my desk there that I didn't use, but those are also from the January collection. I'm not sure if they were all in the box. I believe the black ones are leather. Those are from the box, and they've got engraving on them. That's really cool. So go and check that out. I'll put a link down below for you so you can get to that easily. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you have questions or comments, leave those down below. Don't forget the links for Follow a Sketch February playlist is also down below, so you can see all of the inspiration to date, and links to any products that I may have used will also be below for you. And those are affiliate links, so I do get a little bit of a kickback if you choose to use them, but it doesn't cost you any more. So I do appreciate it if you decide to go ahead and support me in that way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.